Thank you, Hust, and thank you to Christopher Elfagali. And here we go then, the last mini-max heat of the week. Harry Bartle and Rasmus Koskinen on row number 1. Vasilios Malamis and Kasper Nissan on row number 2. Alfonso Ferreira and Tom Strella, row 3. Thomas Preda and Jack McLaughlin on row number 4. The top 10 will be rounded out by Toby Gale from Thailand and Gustavo Bonk from Brazil. Zain El Hamasani, Egyptian driver representing the United Arab Emirates, and Luis Sanchez are next up, followed by Bautista Panetta and Joao Pereira, Marcel Zibo and Dmitry Matrenin. Top 20 completed by Max Sidursky, Jakub Assam, Zdenek Babicek and Franisek Maluziak. Then we have Adam Kaji, Gabriel Nader, Jakub Kubera, Alexander Van Meeuwen. And when we go down the rest of the order, we'll flick through them very quickly. Ruben Gutierrez, Cheng Kang Tseng, Antoine Lemieux, Patrick Mikalik. Top 30, Patricio Gallardo, Boaz Maximov, Caleb Odendahl, Uros Bogdanic. The final 2 rows, Tiffany Chittenden. We have Brando Badoni, Mats Van Rooyen, Edward Kennedy, and watch for Lucas Skeles from France after an exclusion from qualifying. Lights are out. We're off and racing. The poleman, Harry Bartle, cuts across, moves out a little bit wide to get a good racing line, and it's Vasilos Malamis, the Greek driver, right up his rear bumper. And on the outside row, Rasmus Koskinen looks like he's going to lose a couple of places. All drivers running very wide. They're going to come back across the circuit, and we're probably going to see a couple of drivers on the grass. No, we don't. What a start from Harry Bartle.
Yeah, and he's already got a gap, which is good. I'm sure once they come straight, it's going to close.
I mean, it's short-lived, but
unless the pack behind starts to battle, which looks like they're going to.
Well, yeah, that is the key. So I mean, we says formation. No, we got green flag. It's not the formation app. It's we got green flags there. But Harry Bartle's racing.
Yeah,
everyone else can have a formation app.
formation.
But yeah, this is the key. What you're saying now. This race is a short race, 6 laps. Harry Bartle's chances of winning automatically rest in the hands of Vasilos, Nissan, Ferreira and Koskinen, that group battling over second position. Because what they do now, Tip, is going to depend on, I mean, look at Bartle's lead.
Yeah, he's done purples.
What a first lap.
Yeah.
A 105.8 for Harry Bartle, everyone else in 107s. He leads by 1.5 seconds at the end of lap number 1. Absolutely remarkable. He didn't jump the start, he just got a great run, and then as everyone else went side by side, he's now sort of saying bye-bye.
Yeah, and the others, in order to catch him, would have to start working together, but
straight away.
Well, yeah,
no
whether that's going to happen or not is, these two might work together.
Yeah, please ignore the Grand Prix. It's not the formation lap. But we're looking at the times there. Bartle, Alfonso Ferreira from Portugal was second. I think he may have dropped down to third. So it's Vasilios Malamis into P2, or is that the French race suit of Thomas Preda? Possibly the Greek suit, the French suit, very similar this year. Side by side, 3 wide going up the hill. That's going to cost a bunch of drivers momentum. But we'll have a little look. So Bartle, the lead was 1.3 seconds. Now, purple sector for Malamis in 4th place. Let's see if that gap has grown. The gap has grown, 1.4 seconds now. But Malamis in 2nd place sets a new fastest lap with this side-by-side tip.
Yeah, and they're still overtaken, so I don't think the working together message has got through quite yet.
Yeah, no. It's every man, woman and child for themselves in this race, apart from Harry Bartle. This is music to his ears. And there's one driver up over the back of another one, a bit more piggybacking down at turn number 5. And with 3-1 coming up the hill, that would have been lucky not to knock the exhaust off. We've seen that a couple of times today, Tip, with exhaust being knocked off. And backwards goes one of the midfield runners.
He's back on, yeah.
He's back on. That looks like it's a red and white race suit, possibly number 145, Franisek Maluziak from Poland. Now down at turn number 5. The sun's out. Fortunately, it does create a bit of a glare going up the hill. Let's have a little look. What happened? It's Maluziak going off, and I
just lost the back end, I think.
Yes.
Whether he'd help or not.
Yeah, there was a driver up his inside.
Yeah.
Whether, that was it. Sometimes it takes 2 to tango. Here we go. Bartle now onto lap number 4. The gap 1.5 seconds. Finally, Prida in 2nd and Malamis in 3rd working together. Is it too late? We've had 3 laps of battling. Now we're working together. It's turn number 5. Sorry,
yeah, no, it's super hard in this to keep the gap in the mini maxes, but I mean, Harry Bartle couldn't have done any more than he's done.
Yeah, I mean, he just made a good start. He moved across. He didn't sort of dive to the inside. He was able to get across, so he wasn't squeezed. So we had the optimum line through turn number 1, and the rest just took care of itself.
Yeah, exactly, and that's he's done his job, but it's going to be super interesting to see when you pair all the two fields together tomorrow in the pre-finals.
Yes. Harry Bartle meet Christopher Alfagali.
Yeah.
Carry on. Pryda, Malamis working together. Then it's a gap back to Toby Gale from Thailand. Again, great job from Team Thailand. Toby Gale having a storming run. Alfonso Ferreira, Casper Nissen. Tom Strella had a strong run this morning. He's up the P5, side by side for second. Here comes Vasilios Malamis from Greece. Can he get to the inside, take second place? Yes, he can. And there was 3 or 4 white. Strella making a move as well. I think that's Tom Strella now past Toby Gale up at the 4th place. Yes, you can see the red, or the deep wine-coloured red and white racesuit of Team Latvia. Behind them, you've got Jack McLaughlin, Bautista Panetta, Alfonso Ferreira, Gustav Bonk is 10th. But this good scrap between 5th, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. Turn 7, down the hill we go towards turn 11. Strella, very, very strong indeed. I think he may be one to watch. Fast up the race, poor qualifying, but now working his way forward. Up the hill, Strella, and I think that is behind, signaling there, that's Casper Nissen. So Casper Nissen had an accident earlier on, so he's desperate for a good result. We start lap number 6. We start the final lap.
Yeah, the gap's coming down, but last lap, so...
A day late and $1 short, as it were. Now, the battle is on the middle of the pack there. That's a huge scrap for 10th place on back. Gustavo Bonk, defending from Zenek Babicek, Mikalik, Matrenin, Zibo, Assam, Koskinen, El Hamasani, Pereira, Sadursky, Skeles. Lucas Skeles in 6 laps from 36th to 20th. He did that in the previous heat, and it all went wrong at the final corner. But Harry Bartle comes round now. I bet you, Tim, that Harry Bartle always, he'll thank Big Stu, his mechanic, and he'll thank Rodney the dog. His dog watches. Serious? Rodney Bartle, woof.
It's working for him right now, so.
It is, yes. And now, Bartle on for second position. Pryda up the inside, trying to get second place from Malamis, but again, now the momentum, 2 corners to go. Harry Bartle, Team UK are having a storming day here in the grand finals. Checkered flag comes out. That is as easy as you like. Thomas Pryda, fastest lap on the last lap. And now there was one engine right here that was a little bit louder than the others. Maybe someone's got an exhaust off. The rest of the field comes across the line. But yeah, as races go, well, we said that Paul Louveau, that was the easiest win you're going to see. And Harry Bartle's managed to equal that, I think.
Yeah, and I think obviously in the it just doesn't happen in Minimax. You don't see that, and so you'd be really happy with that if you're Harry. But I think they'll all be aware that that's probably not going to happen once you join the fastest pack together. And you know, also all the kids fighting in the back, in the mid pack, they're literally fighting for whether they're going to be staying in and making the final, which to some of them is just as big as a win. There
are 72 drivers in this. Oh, hang on, somebody's decided to go off and get all agricultural on the slowing down. You see the marshal just running to their aid. Now that could be a problem because each cart has got to go back to Parc Ferme in the correct condition. Let's have a look. So this, once again, Praga supporting the Minimax class. There is Cash Van Bell. I don't know who's that with the Viking hat. That's me with the Viking hat. I don't know who he is. There he is. Say hello. iPad of Doom, the lead contenders. So Casper Nissen, I'm sure that crash helmet is a bit like his dad, Chris Nissen's. Shake your hands. That's what you want to see. Tom Strella finishing well there. Bartle, Malamis, Pryda, Strella, Nissan. Jack McLaughlin, Ireland's Jack McLaughlin. There he is. Ireland didn't produce race suits this year. That's what you want to see.
It's pretty cool. You know, they're young kids and they're fighting, but again, I think they can teach a lot of us really what it's all about.
Yes, I'm sure that there have been times, Tiff, in your career where you've got out of the cart and grabbed your rival warmly by the throat, as it's, yeah. But again, it's pure sportsmanship. Every one of these drivers wants to win. But yeah, Team Ireland, Murray Motorsport, back to the Irish distributor. We need Irish race suits next year, please. Request over. So here is your result, your provisional result in Minimax Group B and Group C. Harry Bartle, Vasilos Malamis, Thomas Prada, Tom Strella, Casper Nissen, Jack McLaughlin, your top 6. Bautista Panetta, Afonso Pereira, Toby Gale, and Zarek Bogacek, the top 10. Zenek's going to deal with 3 racing sisters. Teresa,
I only had to deal with one, and that was tricky enough.
Yes. Patrick Mikulik, Marcel Zebo, Rasmus Koskinen, Gustavo Bonk, Jakob Assam, and Max Sadurski, your top 16, Dimitri Matrenin, and Lucas Scalez from 36th to 18th. Good result for the Frenchman. Zain El Hobassani, João Pereira, Jakub Kubera, Antoine Lemieux, Boaz Maximov, Max Van Rooyen, Ruben Gutierrez, and Alexander Van Meeuwen were next. Brando Bedoni, Luis Sanchez, Uros Bogdanic, Chen Kang Seng, Caleb Odendahl, Edward Kennedy, Adam Kaji. Good to see that Franisek Beluziak, Patricio Gallardo, and Gabriel Nader, all 36 starters, finished the race. Tiff Chittenden, thank you very much for joining me here in the commentary box once again. We will see you tomorrow, same place tomorrow, for the GD2 Masters and the pre-finals for Minimax. Thank you very much, Tiff.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Good luck to Team New Zealand.